Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Elokta Priha. I'm from Research Seminar Proposal Class A. Here, I want to explain my research proposal with the title Non-English Education Students' Perception in Using TikTok Application to Learn Speaking Skill. There are 3 chapters in my research proposal. The first chapter is about introduction. Well, it is the research background of my research proposal. It's the first background. It's the second. It is the third. And then it is the fourth. The next part is about research question. My research proposal has a research question. It is, how are non-English education students' perception in using TikTok application to learn speaking skill? The next part is objective of study. The objective of study is to explore non-English education students' perception in using TikTok application to learn speaking skill. The next part is significance of study. There are 2 parts of significances of study. The first is theoretically. The result of the research are expected to be able to help non-English education students in using TikTok to learn speaking skill. And also, it's expected can be used as a reference to other researchers who want to study about using TikTok to learn speaking skill. And the second is practically. The result of this research are expected to give information and encourage non-English education students to more enjoyable in their learning speaking English through social media, especially TikTok as the online application. Definition of key term. I took 4 of definition of key term. The first is non-English education students. This study defines non-English education students as the students who are not part of English education, in which they do not use English intensively in the learning and teaching process in the classroom. The second is speaking skill. Speaking skill in this study defines as a communication ability that a person possesses in expressing ideas and truths to convey to the interlocutor. The third is social media. Social media is the online application that people use to share content, profile, opinions, insights, experiences, perspective, and news. The last is TikTok. TikTok refers to an online application that is used as an authentic medium for learning English, especially in learning speaking skill. The second chapter, talking about review of related literature. The first literature review is about learning speaking for college students. And the second literature review is about TikTok as the media for learning English. The third chapter, talking about research methodology. The first part is talking about approach of study. Considering the purpose of the research and the problem of this research, the researcher applied qualitative as the research approach. And then, since this study is under qualitative study, the researcher implemented descriptive case study. The next part is about data and search of data. The data which are used are the interview transcript about the participant's story, opinion, and then experiences in using TikTok to learn speaking skill. And then beside that, questionnaire also will be used in the study. The next part is research instrument. There are 2 instruments that will be used. Those are interview transcript and then questionnaire. The next part is data analysis technique. The researcher used descriptive qualitative to explore non-education student perception in using TikTok application to learn speaking skill. The next part is about data collection technique. There are two data collection technique. The first is questionnaire and the second is interview. Thank you very much for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.